So you solved the mystery of 7 years ago?
Yes.
Including which of us is the murderer?
Yes. Ugh, no wonder all of this is taking so long to resolve. We need to keep recapping every minute or so.
Anyway, we know it was a police cover-up.
Yes, but while the orders came from high up, an ordinary detective was responsible for ruining the whole investigation and hiding the evidence.
You don't mean...
No, it wasn't me.
No, it was your twin.
My twin was responsible for the cover-up?
Yes, they were well paid to prevent the investigation from being successful.
And is that why they were murdered?
Yes.
By who?
By the same person that committed the murder 7 years ago.
Oh, God, we've got another one that doesn't want to get to the point. So the person that committed the murder 7 years ago also murdered my twin?
Yes.
But why?
Your twin knew too much. They had been bribed to stall the investigation. They had been bribed to remain silent. But once you take a bribe from one person, you can take a bribe from anyone.
So who else was bribing my twin?
Me.
Okay, I'm lost now.
No, it makes perfect sense. The murderer must have known someone was on their trail. I see. So the murderer got my twin to search for a master of disguise.
Your twin intended to silence me permanently, but they were silenced first.
So my twin wasn't exactly innocent.
Far from it.
Did they know who the murderer was?
Not at first, but I'm sure they figured it out before they died.
So I guess that only leaves one loose end then.
The identities of my real mother and father?
Ooh, 2 loose ends then.
All in good time.
I have to warn you, not sharing what you know as quick as possible hasn't worked out very well for people this evening.
I've waited 7 years for this moment, and as I stand here, I know how nervous the murderer must be. I don't wish to put them out of their misery too quickly.
Look, I know you've waited a long time for justice or revenge or whatever is going to happen, but they are a murderer.
Yes, they've done it more than once with no remorse and no concern for the lives they've left shattered as a result of their actions.
Which means they'll be only too happy to do it again.
So
get to the point.
I think all of you should give me more credit. I've managed to evade their pursuit so far.
But surely the murderer is more desperate now, more willing to take a risk.
Yes, they're about to be exposed. They have nothing left to lose.
Not quite.
What do you mean?
I mean, it's not quite true that the murderer has nothing left to lose.
I don't understand.
Not only do I know who murdered my mistress 7 years ago, but I know why they did it too.
And why did they?
To conceal a far greater secret.
You're really not going to spit it out, are you?
There's no rush. The murderer won't dare to kill me now.
Why are you so certain?
Because they will be keen to know how much I know and who I may have shared that information with.
So you're suggesting that even though you can expose the murderer any second, they will want to keep you alive to find out what you know?
Yes, I am quite safe.
Really? I mean, if I'm completely honest, it hasn't exactly felt like the murderer is that subtle, you know?
A power cut?
Not at all creepy or creating a dark sense of foreboding. Does anyone have a torch? Or can we light some candles?
I can check the fuse box.
Oh, thank goodness, the lights are back.